There's the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
This defense for the Packers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game breaking the first snap.
Hey, look at this Packers defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Gone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Goff now looking to throw.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
To throw is Goff.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Love now. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 30. 24 yards. It's a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Love now to pass on first down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, going to the air with Love.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Goff going to get this to Gibbs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. Oh, some strong running. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Ready, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
On the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 31, here's second down and 2.
Yellow, zoom. You, yellow. Jet.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Packers nothing.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up.
Let's go. Mega. Check, hut.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Smith, red. Hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Packers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5.
From
From the 50, it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Here we go.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Yellow.
And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Hut, hut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go. Hut.
After the interception, here's Goff. And his throw here's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Now Goff on 1st down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
We go tonight.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
21. Packers nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay?
And my goodness, another interception.
It's Brian Branch with it.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Goff. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Packers take over first down 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Lonnie.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Down.
2nd and 5.
Steel. Black. Ready. Ready.
Love. They go play action now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 19 yards. First down is right.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Goff now to throw. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Gibbs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First and goal is right.
Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they...
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
With the score, Lions 35, Packers nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And my goodness, another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lion. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Lions 42, Packers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll send Watson in motion right.
Red, cycle, striker, 3-3.
First down, Love to pass. And now here is another interception. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Straight in. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cheetah. Hut.
Following the interception, Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be...
And my goodness, another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. That pass caught. It's Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Lions continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So after a run like that, I would guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Green Jack. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
And the Lions first down.
From the red zone now, Goff. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs from 17 yards out. And the Lions are pouring it on. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Lions 56, Packers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a tough go in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, Love. And now here's another interception. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
By the Lions. They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. First-round pick back in 2012. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Goff going to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Badgley on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63. Packers nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over first and 10. At their own 30-yard
About
line.
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Now, that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now, if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Ready?
Now a second down throw for Love here. Escaping the pressure right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Check smash.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense.